Okay. Good evening, Bonnie. Yes, after selection, it is first face-to-face communication. This is
Yes,
a communication for coming aspirants, those who will be your junior, not if not in your force, then in some other force. Even if some person
yes,
is not getting final selection, at least we'll take motivation, because it is a journey. Even if a candidate is not getting final selection, there are some other alternatives also available. UPSC is trying to provide jobs in other area also.
yes.
So before asking any question, just I want to introduce Bonnie. So he got 62nd rank in CAPF AC 2024. His marks were in paper one was 120 point something, paper two 93, and personality test interview 120. Means we can say ki in every subject it is balanced. I say ki for getting good rank or for getting selection, at least in two subjects, marks should be good. But you're in all three, you did well. Obviously, in interview, very good. In paper one, since cutoff was less, so in that comparison, your marks was also good. And in paper two, also 90 plus means 93 is good. So now I will start asking some questions. Okay, so Boni, first of all, tell me when this journey of CAPF started for you.
Sir, actually, this is my first attempt giving, so I cleared it in first attempt. But before that, since 2017, I have been giving defense examinations like NDA and all this because I was a defense aspirant aside from Sainik school. But unfortunately, I was not able to clear this SSB and all. So thought that there are other ways of joining uniform services, like through preparing for civil services and the Indian Police Service and all this. So in 2022, I believe, sir, I started preparing for all examinations. That is, by preparing for civil services, I prepared for all examinations. So in 2023, I was planning to give the paper for CAPF, but because the internet connection ban and all this, because of violence in Manipur, I was not able to fill the form. But in 2024, I filled the form, and that's how I believe I come towards this CAPF.
Okay. So in which year you completed your graduation?
Sir, I completed my graduation in 2020, sir.
Okay,
And
okay,
after that, I did not pursue masters. I just straight away going for examination.
okay, okay. So you said in 23 you tried to fill the form, but unfortunately you could not fill the form. So you were appearing in other defense examinations. So why you took so more time for CAPF? Either you were not aware, or you thought ki CDS or something or NDA should be your first priority.
After graduation, I gave CDS and FCAT. I cleared the written examination, but SSB I was not able to clear. So after that, actually when I was giving defense examination or after my graduation, I was only good in mathematics and some reasoning and all this English and all, but I was not really good in GS. In fact, in one of my CDS attempt, I failed because I got only 15 marks out of 100. I was not able to clear the sectional cutoff of 20 marks out of 100. So I saw that I should prepare very hard for this GS paper. So I took some years in order to prepare for GS paper, and in order to bring it to another level, I started preparing for civil services because which is GS dominant paper. So like this, I took some time because of this.
Okay, so obviously GS is the mother of your preparation, because without GS you cannot qualify CAPF or even CDS or obviously civil services. So questions are very dynamic in nature. Every time UPSC throws surprises to as students. So what were your basic approach towards GS?
Yes, sir. In 2021 November, after I given my last SSB attempt, I bought the standard books, sir. Like for example, Polity for Lakshmi Khan and Ramesh Singh for economy and all this, and the history, like the NCRTs and all. I bought them and I read them on my own for nearly 1 year, sir. And when I have had a grasp of these books, I joined one coaching institute, which is sponsored by my state government and all this. So so I was able to build the foundation before they were teaching in coaching. I was able to build the foundation on my own, sir. So when a person is in dire needs of something, sir, like when he's in need of GS in order to appear other examinations, then he will be very focused on this paper, sir. So since 2020 or 21, I have not yet solved any maths paper, sir. So I was focusing only on GS paper. So I think so. It should be hard work, and it should be something that the approach should be something of your own, sir. Because my approach will not be something that will be suitable for others. So in general, I believe that reading on our own is good with the standard books and all this, and also taking the help of some coaching institution is also much, I would say, suggested.
We are preparing for your notes.
No, sir, I didn't prepare notes because I just read from the book only, and I did some highlighted.
Okay. Means your books are your notes. Ki obviously highlight important
Yes,
points
sir.
and all because it is
Yes,
your book. So no one is consulting your book. You are dealing. Anyway, so writing is important part. Whether in paper
yes,
one also you have to practice in the sense there is no physical writing, but you have to solve question. And in paper two,
yes,
proper
sir.
writings. So you solve questions of paper one.
As a paper one, in general, for the UPSC examination, there is this lot of previous year papers, sir. So I solved the previous year papers, and mostly mock test I didn't join because mock test is like different from the real examination. So from to get the feel of the exam, how the question has been asked and all this, I solved the previous year papers, sir. I think that is important.
Okay. So you already, for example, were appearing in NDA, CDS. So NDA, CDS, Civil Services and CAPF. So four exams, question paper mainly you consulted.
Yes, sir. Like this, because CAPF requires both the CTS part and as well as the civil services part. That's why, sir, I have to take the best of both worlds, sir.
Okay. And in paper two, you did writing practice.
Sir, I did mental writing practice, sir.
Okay.
Like before examination, I took some topics and I have already like in my mind there is all this structure of the essay and the argument and all this, sir. So I think I did some mental preparation. That is more important, sir, because writing, even if we practice so much and in the examination hall, if we do not have the mental fortitude to execute it, then I think it is not it is futile, I would say. So mental preparation I did, sir.
Okay. Obviously, every candidate is having its own plus and minus. So depending on
Yes,
someone feels ki mental calculation or mental framing, ki yes, if this topic is coming, I will frame in that way. And
yes,
someone is physically writing. Obviously, both things are equally important because at the end of the day, you have to
yes,
write
yes,
3 hours continuous. So obviously, your paper two is 93 marks. So 90 plus any marks is good. Obviously, 100 plus would be. But at the end of
yes,
the
sir.
day, once you are selected, then it is good. When someone is not getting selection, then obviously it requires more marks. So
Yes, sir.
you completed your paper within time.
Yes, sir. I completed in paper. I think I have around 5 to 10 minutes spare time, sir.
Okay. So your what was your graduation subject?
So my graduation subject was I did the honors in economics from this one, Punjab.
Okay. So you said you were not interested in GS or your GS was in
Yes,
poor
sir. Yes, sir.
condition. But
Yes, sir.
you were studying economics and all, so at least some other subsidiary subjects also na related to arts.
So like when I was in graduation, my subject combinations were mathematics, economics, and English, sir.
Okay.
So there was no humanities subjects related.
Anyway, so let us take the interview. Obviously, your interview played important role in getting good marks,
Yes, sir.
rank. In fact, obviously, even if interview marks were little lesser, you would have got selection, but your rank improved a lot. Obviously, so
Yes, sir.
obviously, CISF is your first choice.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So can you tell me your choices of forces order?
So in the first preference, I have CISF, then comes SSB, Then comes ITBP, BSF, and CRPF, sir.
Okay. So in every aspirant's life, ups and downs are there. Obviously,
Yes.
fortunately, you qualified this examination in first attempt. But
Yes.
before that, a lot of hard work were put in for other examination also. So even if it looks it is first attempt, so many attempts were put there.
Yes,
So
sir.
efforts were put there. So sometime you thought, let us take initially your GS were not good. So you thought it is very difficult for me.
Uh, yes, sir. Because like when I was giving defense examination, I was only working for defense. I did not even think for CAPF or civil services, nothing at all, sir. Because I know that GS was very like my GS was bad. So when I have no other choices, like when I cannot clear SSB finally, or when my attempts were running out, so I was left with no choice but to do it, sir. So I would say that kind of I would say like something that pushes me down, it opens another door for me, sir. So I work towards that another door. So that's how it happens.
So you were sure yes, I will get selection in first attempt.
Uh, I was confident, sir, because my I would say written was fair enough, and my interview, sir, gave me a lot of motivation, and sir told that I was a very confident candidate. So I portrayed my confidence in the interview session, sir. So that's what I like when I was just coming out from the interview, and when I was like on the road, I just know this, sir. It's like it was the best interview I've given in my life, sir. So I know that I was quite confident about it.
So some of the suggestions from your side for aspirants, there are so many who miss by, let us take 5 marks, 10 marks,
Yes.
20 marks in final selection and some in written part. So first, for those who are not able to clear written, let's take in one attempt, two attempts. So your suggestions for them in general?
Yeah. Yes. So I think that the for written part we should focus not only on GS like humanities papers because like we're too strong in mathematics, reasoning, and also this GS paper, science, and humanities and all this, and also writing part is also very important. So I think that we should have a general idea of the syllabus and what this examination demands, like the current affairs and all this. So when we know like all these aspects that the UPSC is going to ask in this examination, then I think we'll be able to fairly tackle this examination. Because I've seen many experience, even among my friends also, like they give this paper, but they do not have like the broad I would say the broad understanding of this all this syllabus that is included, all aspects that is included. When we have understanding of all these aspects that is included, then any type of paper that comes, then I think we'll be able to fairly tackle it and clear this examination. So we should have an open mind and we should prepare broadly, holistically manner. That's what I would give.
Okay. So in your interview, obviously, before you got your selection, I was confident कि in interview part you will do better, uh,
Yes.
depending on conditions and candidates. So your tips for getting good marks in interview, obviously, for 25 aspirants, they will appear in interview. Uh, it will take time,
Yes,
but
sir.
they will appear. So for them, some tips for interview.
Yes, sir. Uh, Sir, in the interview, sir, I think we should choose our values, sir. Like the values that we want to portray to the interviewer board, sir. Like for example, I know that sir was telling me that I was very confident. So I took this confidence to the extreme level, sir. Like for example, like whenever they're asking the questions, whether I know it or I don't know it, I just give it straight away, sir. So that type of value we should choose. Like for example, if a person thinks that he's honest, then he should portray this honesty to the interviewer board so that they can give marks for this. And that type of values that they strongly have, so I think it can counteract or it can I would say it can negate all the I would say all the questions that we did not answer in the interview. So and it is very important that we should stay calm in interviews because when I was about to give my interview, I was like feeling very nervous before entering the interview hall. So there was one, I was a girl next to me, and I started talking to her, and it helped me calm my nerves. So I think that is also very important, sir.
Okay. Sometimes what happens in interview board, they are asking some uncomfortable question also. Let us take, you are from Manipur, and Manipur, there are problems. Obviously, things are going to be better, but there were problem at the time when you were appearing in interview. So did they ask any uncomfortable question from you?
Yeah, yes, sir. I think they asked one thing about Manipur. That is, they're saying that Manipur is more like, I would say, it's in the dilemma, sir, because Myanmar is a state that is always in the like in this hostile zone, and Bangladesh is also an unsure state. So, like Manipur is said to be the, I would say, the gateway to Southeast Asia from India, but and there is all this IMT and Act East and all these policies there, but Manipur is not delivering. They are saying that the president was saying that Manipur is not delivering. So what other options there is there that we can explore? And I was saying that there's this Kaladan and all this. We can do this, that, and he was always keep on insisting on me that give me some more original idea of yours. He was saying that. So I said that there is also another option of assessing other countries like Thailand and all this, not from Manipur, because temporarily Manipur is not in a good condition. So after that, we can do like when things are improved, we can do this. So there is a question that they ask about Manipur.
Okay. So in general, let us take your interview time, approx how much time it lasted?
So I think it was around 15 minutes, most likely, because it was
Okay.
like the straight away answer.
Okay, okay, okay. So in related to Manipur, how many questions?
Uh, Excuse me, sir, I was not able to hear.
Okay. Related to Manipur, how many questions they asked?
Sir, I think related to Manipur, they asked about the culture similarities, I would say, or differences with the Punjab, because I was studying there. And he said that I said that in Punjab people are quite loud and they are quite bold and they are quite expressive, and in Manipur people are shy, and that in Punjab and all this they are like I would say their green revolution and all this their productivity is very high, so they are developed. I would say not developed, but I would say their will of state. In Manipur, it is about nature and all this, and it is in the I would say it is in the difficult zone area. So that's what they asked about Manipur also, and they also asked that when they were asking about the why my SSB is this second preference, I said that there are a lot of people, a lot of Nepalese or in Manipur, they also stay there, sir, and a lot of Bhutan people also coming here. So I said that SSB has this cultural similarities with the Manipur in this area, Nepal zone, sir. So I know that that's what I said about this.
So you said about books, ki you were reading basic books
Yes.
related to your preparation and all. And newspaper is also important part because current affairs
Yeah.
in every paper one also, paper two, and personality test also.
Yes,
So
sir.
you were reading newspaper regularly?
Sir, no, sir, because like I was when I was started preparing for this civil services and CAPF and all this, I focused to focus only on this static part. Most of this like books and all this, and after that, like when I have a grasp of some of these ideas, then I started to read newspaper. I started to try to read newspaper, but I cannot read this because it was difficult for me because I was not able to adapt to it. So I sometimes I read magazine instead of newspapers. So I read newspaper sometimes, but not that regularly.
Okay, not regularly, but sometime you were reading.
Yeah,
So
sometimes I
means
would.
for current affairs, mainly you were dependent on magazines.
Yes, a magazine. Yeah, magazines. Magazine as in sir, they would give like coaching institutes would give these magazines about them their own magazines and all this.
Yes,
So
yes. Nowadays, there are so many monthly magazine
yes,
from a standard civil services for CSC point of
yes,
view. They
yes.
are giving so many stuffs. Okay, so Bonnie, some of your positive traits which put you in this league, you did well, you qualified in first attempt. So some of the positive traits of you.
Uh, so I think the I believe that before doing a thing, no, I am able to identify whether I will be successful in this thing or not, sir. Because I know that when I was solving this mathematics and all this, I was really good at it because I was very interested in the defense, and defense has a lot of this mathematics paper and all this. So I was able to fully give my to the best of my abilities. But in terms of SSB, I was like unsure if I had it in me or not. But in case of this CAPF interview, I know that I was able to do my best. So this is one of my abilities, sir, because I know that before doing something, like there is one quote that I really
Yes.
like. It is said that the battle is won before it's fought. So even before fighting this battle, even before doing something, I know that I can do it. If I know that I can do it, then I will do it. That is something one of my positive traits.
Okay, so other than your weakness, you said about GS. So don't say about that because we already
Yes.
discussed a lot about that. Other than that, any weaknesses? See, when I prepare for interview, I said to you also, in weaknesses, you should say in such a way that
Yeah.
there should be some positive aspects also. So in that way,
Yes.
any two weaknesses of you?
Yes, sir. Any two weaknesses I would say, sir, is that mm, like uh, I have to learn certain new skills in order to progress. Like for example, before this GS part, I will have to learn it and I have to do it. And when I come to civil services, there is another hurdle that is the mains paper. There is writing style, sir. So I have to learn another of these things, sir. So this learning takes a lot of time, sir, and in order to shorten this time, I have to put my abilities, and sometimes it drains out. For example, in 2023, when I was giving the civil services, I was able to clear the prelims. I worked really hard for it, but after prelims I was not able to give my focus to the mains because my energy is all drained out. So when I'm doing something, I do only one thing at one time, sir. That's what I'm trying to say. I'll do my best one thing at one time. I cannot do this continuously. So that is one of my weakness.
It is said na ki consistency is most important aspects. There are so many candidates, they are putting their effort in the last moment. Let us take when 2 months, if there are 2 months in examination, they will put maximum effort. But
Yes, sir.
rest of time they are just lenient. So you are of the opinion that whole years you were working.
Yeah, sir. I would say the preliminaries, in 2023, it was my first attempt also, civil service preliminary. So I have to give my best for preliminaries, and then after that, I have to give my best for mains. So it was so very short span of time, only 2 3 months. So I was not able to overcome that. That is one weakness I would say. I was trying to say this.
Okay, so you said na ki you were not pursuing any master's degree or something. So full time you were putting effort for competitive examination. So obviously quality of time matters. It is not about hours, but in general, in normal ki when you are dedicated to competitive exam itself. So in normal average, if entire years I take, then how many hours you were devoting in your study?
Initially when I was starting preparing for this examination, I studied a lot, maybe around I have to go to coaching for around 6 to 7 hours, and after that I have to come back and put in around another 6 to 7 or maybe 8 9 hours. So even uh very late at night, and then I will wake up before before sun comes out, and I will study with a lamp and all this. So I was really putting in a lot of hard work in the initial years, I would say. And after that, when I build a base, then I know that I'm able to I'm able to depend on this foundation that I've built. So after that, I didn't study that much that hard, sir. So I studied some hours, of course, and it went like this.
Okay, okay, okay. So during preparation era, health is also important part. And since we are
Yes.
going for uniform job, we should be fit condition. Obviously, this is the age when we are having maximum energy. So on regular basis, you were doing physical activity.
Yes, sir. I would go for a walk every day, sir. I would say after dinner or maybe in the evening. And in the morning, if it is not winter or if it is not raining, then I would run most likely. So I'm not able to play, so like I'm not able to play football and all this. Uh, so I would pursue these activities, I would say. And in order to focus on my like motor skills, I would play some online games maybe. So that is how I able to keep myself fit.
Obviously, everyone is having different opportunities. Someone is getting club or something, so interested in
Yes,
game. But at the end of the day, we should be fit,
yes,
and also health should be in good condition, because once we are ill, it kills a lot of time also and energy also.
yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So in this journey, let us take so many things are required. It is said na ki for success, everything should be in right condition.
Yes,
But
sir.
for
Yes, sir.
failure,
Yes, sir.
only one thing goes in wrong direction.
Yes,
So
sir.
it is in wrong. So from that angle, what something were in right pace? Let us take na ki support ki how many stakeholders were in your support, that all
Yes,
did right thing for you.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will tell about this. Before going for physical, sir, like PT and all this examination, it was in Guwahati for us in northeastern zone. I do not have money, so I have to depend on my father and all this. So, but just before going for physical, I would say the government of Manipur created some amount, I would say, for clearing preliminaries for 2023 civil services just before my physical, sir. So that gave me a lot of motivation. They gave me a lot of confidence in myself. So that is one of the right thing. And another right thing is there's um, when I was preparing for this interview, at night I would just walk around in on the rooftop, sir, and I will just speak to myself. And I saw one shooting star, sir, and I know that shooting stars, it makes wish come true, sir. So I just wish it on my own that I would clear this examination. And these are some right things that that take place in CAPF 2024 preparation.
So obviously in this examination, it was your first attempt, but before that you tested failure in your life. So in
Yes, yes,
general, obviously when you are preparing, those parents who are having proper understanding and they are having belief in the ability of their kids, they are not saying anything. But so many times, because majority of Indians are from middle family and they middle class family, and they face a lot of problem and all. So in that way,
yes, sir.
was there any pressure from your family, or any time they said, ki, please do sooner?
Yeah, yes, sir. I'm always aiming for these group A services, sir. Like I do not want to be in a group B or anything services like that. So I always aim for this, even though I fail maybe in SSB or maybe in the mains and all this. But I know that I only want to do this group A services. And my parents were sometimes, they're saying that take the group B services, join the CPO, join, become sub inspector, and then you can go from there. So yeah, there was something like that, and I even give examination for this CPO and all this, but I did not go for physical because I know that I have it in me to become grade A services
Okay,
directly
so
appointed.
you convinced them, your parents, ki, no, I have confidence in myself and I will do what I am.
Yes, sir, sort of like that, and they were not putting that much pressure on me because I am the eldest, and I like I've been to science school and all this, so because of that, there's something like some image in me, sir. So they were not putting that much pressure in me, but of course, there are some hints, sir. And I was not, no, I was not like compelled to convince them because uh, I know that I can pull it off in sometimes.
Reading is the best habit for any candidate who is preparing.
Yes,
And reading not only related to course books, sometimes some extra books
yes,
also they help. So other than your syllabus, do you read
yes,
some
sir.
extra books also?
Yes, sir. I like reading about these historical figures like this Alexander, Genghis Khan, and some other like personalities like Napoleon and all this. These are like very interesting to me, sir, because I learned about them in like in the syllabus, but it is only for like in a small section, sir. Like they said that Alexander come to India and all this, and then it is finished. So I'm more curious about them, about these rulers and all this, and so I read more about them in my free time, sir.
Okay. Any Indians biography you read?
Yes, sir. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar's. No, I think it's yeah, maybe it's biographies. I read about it.
Okay. Most famous biography for civil services aspirant is
Yes,
Gandhi's
sir.
My Experiment with Truth. Did
Yes.
you read that?
No, sir, I have not had the chance to read it, but I know it that there is one.
Okay, okay. So it has been more than 3 months when your result published. So
Yeah.
after your result, what is your routine?
Sir, after the result, my routine is most likely it's about yeah, I read the some like as a hobby I read some books, and mostly I would watch films or movies, and I would like get together with my friends, and I would like help them prepare for defense examinations. Like they're also giving this CAPF and the IB and all this, so I would like give some suggestions to them. Like I would get together with them, and so it's like this.
It is said that once you are selected, you are not only selected, so many people are selected. So in that way,
Yes,
obviously your family members feel that they have something, and also there are so many who are taking motivation. So now after your selection, some people are taking motivation from you and they are pushing little extra.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There are a lot like after I was selected, like some felicitation and all this was done in my locality and all this. And coming 1st October, I also have a felicitation at my like one of my institute at Manipur University only. So something like this is there, and
Okay, okay. Yes, they should do because yes, some little help or some directly or indirectly motivation for someone, it helps the
yes,
person to get what you got. And sky is the limit at this time.
yes,
Education,
sir.
it is said now, education is the best weapon. You can change the world.
Yes, sir.
And now
Yes,
getting education is different thing and getting successful is different thing. Once you are successful, so your hard work is also recognized, your smart work is also recognized. Obviously, your
yes, sir.
strategy has been different. Some other people have different strategy, but there is a lot of motivation and all once a person is selected.
Yes,
So
sir.
the person is helpful and all. So final, before concluding, any message for this year's aspirant? Let us take 25, those who were appearing in, who will
Yes.
appear in interview, and 26, those who will appear in written.
Yes, sir. For 25 who will be appearing in interview, once I would say that I would suggest that once you saw your name in the written list, then start running, because that is the earliest way to I would say earliest time to prepare for physical and all this. And once you have qualified your written examination, it is only a fair, I would say, fair battle, sir. It does not matter how much marks you get in written, because I've seen that people are getting so much mark in written, but in interview they do not get marks and they are out to merit. So it is a fair competition. You have to push yourself, for interview. Like it is a fair battle, and that you must take, seriously, because clearing written examination means everyone is at the equal level, and interview is where you have to fight with everything that you have. And for 26 written aspirants, I would say that you should prepare hard. Um, Basically, you should focus on holistic preparation for any examination it may be, because it is not like everyone will get CAPF, AC. So in life, there will be something that you'll be destined to have. So you have to prepare yourself for that, sir. Uh, yeah, that is what I will say.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Bonnie, for sharing your experiences. I feel
Thank
happy
you, sir.
to be part of journey of your life. And this is the best part at this time in online. We feel connected every time.
Yes,
Obviously, even if you are sitting some 1,000 kilometers away from me, but it is good we are connected. So we are on right time, and education is the best thing we can apply to change our life first, and then some others' life also. Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.